What we're targeting at Jemena is being able to provide our customers a renewable option for their gas supply. And that's the really key objective in both Western Sydney Green Hydrogen Hub and our Malabar biomethane project. So at our Western Sydney Green Hydrogen facility, we take electricity from the grid and we convert water through a process called electrolysis into hydrogen and oxygen, separating both the products, which allows us to push hydrogen into our pipeline. Through that stored hydrogen, we can then blend it within our gas network or utilize it to produce electricity to export to the grid. At Jemena, we build pipelines and we know how to build them. Hydrogen adds a layer of complexity to pipeline development. What we've had to do is utilize international standards combined with Australian standards to develop a specific pipeline dedicated to store our hydrogen temporarily prior to injection or utilization as electricity generation. What also adds a layer of complexity is how do we clean that pipeline to a fuel cell grade quality. Pipelines aren't used to be cleaned at that level. We applied knowledge from the specialized gas industry to negatively pressurize the buffer store to negative 100 kPa. It's now proven, and we've sampled, that at 99.995% quality, fuel cell grade hydrogen is stored within that pipeline. The pipeline storage at Western Sydney offers us a buffer to be able to utilize hydrogen intermittently when we can take solar energy and wind power during the day to produce hydrogen through electrolysis and store it temporarily through our pipeline. What that technology does is it offers us a storage mechanism similar to batteries that can store energy cheaply and efficiently that can be utilized for electricity production or blending into the network. Some of the interesting challenges that we've had out at Western Sydney include the sourcing of an electrolyzer from overseas when we have a part failure that we don't have within Australia. And sourcing that part and being able to provide and repair that piece of equipment has been something that we've identified as a key issue. Now, overcoming that, we're working with the vendor to list really critical items that have long lead times to be able to minimize the potential downtime of our facility. So some of the really key challenges we've faced is, in particular, the operation of the electrolyzer, how our power is produced, how managing heat, in particular in Western Sydney, how that affects the operation of electrolyzers. So with hot days, we have significant issues with operations that we're trying to overcome, and how do we optimize our current electrolyzer to be able to operate in the complex conditions that we have within Australia. At the Western Sydney Green Hydrogen Hub, we're trying to maximize our learnings from the delivery of the facilities. That comes with learning about how do we train our personnel to deal with electrolyzers, the changes in technology from steam methane reforming, our current method to produce hydrogen, to producing hydrogen from electrolysis. And as part of rolling that out, what does it look like to expand our knowledge within a natural gas company and transitioning that into a renewable company of the future. So as part of all of our facilities, we look to optimize and grow and learn from them. So for, in particular, Western Sydney, we're looking at how do we increase the blend and what does that mean for our customers? Can we potentially expand to utilize solar power to produce power on site and hydrogen within its own microgrid? Through the support of ARENA, we're looking across our network to maximize hydrogen to be able to blend within our network and supply our customers with a renewable and decarbonised product.